Whether you're here for this sick goblin killing content or the fantastic walking content that I always provide in my videos, no matter what you want, you can come join me for this goblin slaying adventure. This is RNG Ironman. Alright, so we ended up doing a little bit of switcheroos on here. So I went to 31 agility on the Falador course. Now, I'm gonna go over to the agility pyramid, get me some GP. I'm only looking for like 20 to 30k. It's not that much, but I'm hoping to get that in at least an hour. It would be quicker than doing a couple other things. Overall, it's going to be the best option for me right now is the agility pyramid, because looting the stalls and then selling the silk, it's not that great of XGP per hour, and plus this way I'm also getting agility experience, which will benefit me in the long run. Alright, so we ended up making two Palavan each. Now we're going to go ahead and walk all the way down to the agility pyramid, and I'm going to provide you guys a little bit of walking content, not that much this time, but just enough. Alright, so that concludes the epic walking content. We went ahead and got over to this agility pyramid. We're going to go in and talk to Simon, and he's going to tell us that we can get these artifacts, and then we can earn 10k every time we complete this course. And what we're going to do with this 10k is we're going to buy some runes so that we can train magic, and so that we can actually use some teleports that are going to be useful. Like the Camelot teleport is really the only one I want, and then the Artie teleport. Alright, we just got our first golden pyramid. There's 10k in the bank right there. I actually didn't fail a single time on that, surprisingly. Yep. So we're just going to go ahead and head down, trade this in for 10k, which is the most amount of GP that we've earned so far in the series, and we'll be back. Alright, we just got our first 10k from agility pyramid on this account. We're going to go ahead and earn a few more k. Alright, so we spent about like 20 minutes here just trying to get one more round, and I keep failing over and over again. So at least we made 10k. That should be enough for at least some basic spells to use. Might be able to get to hopefully at least a 31, so that we can use both the Lumbridge and the Falador and the Varrock. 37 would be ideal, because then we can teleport to Varrock, Lumbridge, and Falador without any issues whatsoever. And then if possible, level 40 would be even better. But overall, our goal right now would be to 51. But since I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough GP to do that, we're just going to be aiming for 37. What's going to be the best for me? Death or Chaos runes or Mind runes? Let's go check real quick. So if we look at the skills experience for magic, we're going to be aiming for, at the minute, we're just going to be going for the best route to 37. So going to 37 real quick, and we need to do our best spell would be the Firebolt. Alright, so we just need to buy some fire runes in that, or the Fire Strike or Firebolt. So we go to Fire Strike, and that would be 1,380 actions. So that's probably going to be our cheapest option. So Vine runes are 3 coins each. If we buy about 1,400 each, that's what we're going to be doing. Now let's look at the Chaos runes. Each are more than likely going to be one-hitting the goblins, so the extra XP isn't going to be matter. This is going to be 7,006. If we value each, we can see Mind runes are so much better XP per GP for me at the minute, because I'm going to be one-hitting the goblins no matter what I do. So I'll get back to you when I buy all my Mind runes that I need. getting 1450 mind runes and about 1400 fire runes. I didn't have enough GP to get any more than that, so what we're going to end up doing halfway through this, because I expect to get some XP from the damage, I'm going to end up just ending with Wind Strike. I know it's not as good XP per hour, but it hopefully will at least get us to the goal that we need. Start killing some goblins from 9 to 5 again today, and I'll be back whenever I have an update. Messed up just hardcore. Well, normally when I play and I do 9 to 5 goblins, I go off in another tab and I'm watching like some other video, because that's what I do. I was watching Generate Task new video, you know, hit them up. But yeah, while I was watching it, I accidentally attacked a farmer, and I wasn't paying attention and I accidentally killed it. So this means I broke, I think it's rule number 4, and what rule number 4 implies is that since I killed a beast on accident whenever I'm fighting fighting a monster, I must drop every single loot I have based off that monster. Now, clue scrolls don't involve in this, but just to spice things up, I don't feel like this type of rule isn't good enough for this kind of task. You know, dropping all the loot. Alright, so let's look in at my bank and see what all loot do we have. So we have all the unsold goblin heads, and not that big of a deal. Some bones, chef hats, the air talisman, all this stuff we can get back, right? The hammers, on the other hand, are something that I can't really get back all 916 hammers. I will be dropping those. Alright, some more important things that we're going to have to drop is 1,740 water runes, 346 earth runes, 1,897 body air runes, and then I don't think they drop fire runes, but I'm pretty sure all these they did drop. But the fire runes, I'm pretty sure they didn't. So we're not going to be dropping those. What else did they drop that I think I picked up? Nothing else. Oh wait, all these bronze bolts, we're going to go ahead and drop them. I know not all of them are from that. Same thing with these bronze arrows. Iron arrows, I'm pretty sure I bought. And everything else, I do not think. If you guys notice anything else that they dropped that I still have in my bank, apart from the hammers, go ahead and do that. So we're just going to go ahead and drop every single item in this bank. Alright, you guys are watching it. You're seeing here first. I am a man of my word. Every single item that I've got while killing goblins, apart from the clue scrolls, because I could have done ham members and stuff for that. Alright, so we ended up dropping it. Now, I've also got some coin drops. So I'm just going to drop the rest of the cash stack, which is only 290, because I normally don't pick those up anymore. Alright, and alright, now I do not think this is good enough for this type of failure, for this task. So we are going to be dropping every single one of these hammers. And how am I going to do this exactly to make this forfeit like really miserable for me? Well, I'm going to be dropping them one by one. Alright, this is going to be just a pat. Goodbye, hammer number 10. Alright, goodbye, hammer number 1. You will be missed. Goodbye, hammer number 2. Goodbye, hammer number 3. Goodbye, hammer number 4. Goodbye, hammer number 5. Goodbye, hammer number 6. Goodbye, hammer number 7. Goodbye, hammer number 8. Goodbye, hammer number 9. Goodbye, hammer number 10. Goodbye, hammer number 57. Goodbye, hammer number 58. Goodbye, hammer number 59. Goodbye, hammer number 60. After 129, the hammer count does not go up right here on the drop table. So, keeping track of how many I've dropped is going to be kind of hard. But goodbye, hammers. So I'll get back to you whenever I'm like at the last like 500. Alright, so we're nearing about hammer number 497 of dropping. It's been about 15 minutes, or probably about like 10 minutes of just hammer, 5 to 10 minutes of just me dropping hammers. Goodbye, hammer number 497. And we're just going to continue to keep dropping these. Now, see, I don't mind dropping these as much as some people would. Alright, so this is learning for me to not accidentally misclick items, because if I do, I need to teach myself a lesson. And what's a better lesson to waste just 10 minutes of your life just dropping hammers? Alright, so the reason why I actually don't mind dropping these, so the hammers, originally I was keeping track of my goblins from the 1 in 10 drop rate of each hammer. Now, this is true. On the wiki, it says the drop rate for hammers is approximately 1 in every 10 kills is a hammer drop. Now, I did some math really quick, and apparently that is completely false. So, according to my calculations of every single kill from like the last episode, which was like 7,000, or I think it was like 6,000 some odd kills, I got approximately, I forget how many hammers it was, but they were in my bank. But after that, I decided to divide that by the amount of goblin kills I had, and then I did some math per like drop rate that I had. The number I ended up getting was 8.3 hammers per, 8.3 hammers, or 8.3 kills per hammer. So that equals, that's not even close to 10. So therefore, I'm expecting the drop rate to be more in between like 8 to 9. Now, it could be 8, but because of variation in the drop rates of monsters, or the RNG drop table, it could be 9. So, due to variations, it can be anywhere from 8 to 9. But since Jagex usually is good with keeping drop rates sane numbers, like normal numbers like 10 and stuff like that, I'm expecting it to either be 8 or 9. 8.5 is a little stretch, but it's probably going to be either a 1 in 8 drop chance or a 1 in 9. So therefore, dropping these hammers is going to give me great, dropping these hammers is going to give me great knowledge onto, because I'm going to keep track of every single hammer drop, and it's going to give me some knowledge as to what the actual drop rate is, because with the statistics I did previously, it wasn't anything dramatic because I wasn't keeping track of the hammer drops. I was just, I got 100 kills and got hit this many hammers. So it wasn't like a good test or hypothesis test, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and keep track of every single hammer drop, and then whenever I finally get that Goblin Champion score, we're going to do it that way. Alright, so I'm nearing the last 100 hammers dropped. It has been a time-taking process, but it had to have been done. Alright, so we're dropping our last 21 hammers real quick. I'm going to go ahead and drop those, and we're about to allow 10. Goodbye hammer number 5, goodbye hammer number 4, goodbye hammer number 3, goodbye hammer number 2, goodbye hammer number 1. Alright, so we just dropped all 800 and some odd hammers that we had in our bank, and now we can finally get on this goblin grind. So, now I'm gonna learn to be more careful with what I'm killing, and pay more attention overall with kills and what I'm killing, instead of accidentally misclicking on farmers and stuff like that, so that I don't ever have to drop my whole bank ever again. Alright, we just got 29 magic. Alright, so instead of actually picking up the hammers, because that does actually get really time consuming and heavy overall, instead what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be counting the amount of kills in between each goblin and each hammer drop. So right now we're at 2, we're about to get on to 3 kills since the last hammer drop, and I'm going to record that just so I can have an estimate of the amount of hammer drops. And we also just got an easy clue scroll. So we just got 30 magic, 31 magic, 32 magic, 33 magic, 34 magic, and then ending with 35 magic. We just got a casket in 3, 2, 1, doodle, and nothing. Alright, so we just got 37 magic. This is the perfect level for me to stop. I only have like 200 mind runes left, and then we just got another casket, and we're about to open it in 3, 2, 1, badoodle. And we got 22 Fellow Pills teleports, which is really strange because I've never seen 22 teleports before. And we also got 6k. Alright, so we just got another casket, badoodle, And nothing. Alright, and then we just got another casket, and we're gonna open it, and Badoodle. Ooh, look, we got a unique, we got a green elegant skirt. We're gonna go on ahead and put it on. And damn, I look like a total Chad. Yeah, look at that beast. Alright, boys, we finally did it. We finally got the Goblin Champion Scroll. I just did 776 kills this trip, just so I could do it. Alright, now that I look like a total Chad, I can finally, guess what? Read the Goblin Champion Scroll. Fight me if you think you can, human. I'll wait for you in the Champions Guild. Champion of Goblins.